welcome back again as we prepare for the first game of the night. As we are going to have the Madison Monarchs taking on the Deadwood Demons. Allow me to get the info sent out, and then we will be jumping into this one as soon as we can. Now running through our week so far, you can see we have a sweep and a game 5. So we'll see if maybe this one plugs the middle. Or instead, if we could also potentially see, obviously, a repeat. But as we do look through, I think a couple good games. Birmingham, Honolulu, probably one of the most interesting. Boston, Erie, definitely an interesting one. By the way, I agree, Lemon, for sure. I think that was definitely a trade, but, we'll see, and we'll get to that. Looking at our standings, you can see Inchin alone at 3-1. Took down Luxor to leave only 2 undefeated teams remaining. And then we have these two in the mix of the middle as our 6-1-1 teams. And obviously these are 2 of them. Towards the middle, but still, towards the middle of the tie is what I'm trying to say there. And of course, last night we also had the Mudcats taking a win over New Mexico, which meant that they moved up to 1-2 and knocked the Fallen to 0-3. Looking at our stats for this one, Gamer still holding on as the key player for the Monarchs. Meanwhile, it is now LP, the new player, as they just got traded over from Honolulu. Obviously, like I mentioned in the Discord, we definitely saw some discussion and, about the roster of this team. Obviously, don't need to keep talking about it or say too much more than that, but obviously, roster is a bit of a question mark. Trade comes through late last night, and now we have LP coming through with a new team. Now, I think this is a great pickup for Deadwood. I think LP has looked great in their games with Honolulu. Has definitely been the main person on that team in terms of impact so far. But how do they fit into a new one? How do they fit into a new dynamic? I do agree, Lemon. It felt like at the very least a pretty even trade. Obviously, Mythic probably more proven and does still have that past, but LP's been playing great. Did I miss something? Wait a minute. Was that a trade I missed? That's very possible. Yeah, that's right. So I did miss that trade then, at least. Well, we are ready to go. I'll look at that, see what I need to change. You are very right, I believe. Yep. Well, either way, I'll figure that out later. Yeah, I'll figure that one out later, but either way, I love our frames to start out here, but usually that doesn't last, as we do have a game ready to go here. It's LP in the air early. We do have Bozy in the lobby, so that's on me missing that trade, I guess. We do have the Monarchs in gray, the Demons in red. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it should be Mew there. Oh well. I guess I missed that one. As Bussin will pop this off the back wall. We're past stats. We don't have to worry about it yet. I'll fix it later tonight. LP now trying to slow this one down. It's 15 off the corner by Gamer. Bussin now puts it off the post. It bounces off Bozy. And then Gerds puts it wide. First leaves Mew and Agu Money sitting out this early game. We can have a look, see if they're available, as this is off the back wall bouncing out, but no one's there to shoot it. I do only see 3 people in each call, so it looks like no Mew, no Agu Money in the team calls. Obviously, could change throughout the series, so we'll see. Gerd's now dropping this one down again. Bozy trying to pop it forward, but Gerd's able to get the boost steal. Boston now around the corner. LP pops it up. Gamer will jump up to follow it. Bozy now down from the ceiling. Now LP puts it into the corner. Another drop down. Lynx plays it forward. And now busting another bang away. I think Madison definitely had more pressure so far. Now Bussin drops this one down. Bozy jumping forward, not able to connect. LP now rolling down from the corner. Passes this one in front. Bozy is there. And it's 1-0 Deadwood. It doesn't matter where the pressure goes when the ball goes in the other net. Now 1-0 for the Demons. So, of course, a lot of time to go, but that's a big break for Deadwood. Like we said, felt like they've been getting pushed back a lot, so able to break through now. This one's in the air by Gertz, but unable to do anything. Now Bussin tries to center it. Side flip by Lynx. Gamer will die, but LP's there first. Now this one off the back wall by Gertz. Popped up in the air by LP. A little awkward in their own half here. Just not able to get a 50 with Gamer. Gamer now from the corner. Pop over a couple, but it's a little bit high, and no one even dives for a shot. One bounce out again. Lynx up off the back wall. Caught to the side once more. Now bounced out. This one off the post. Centered. Lynx there. What a save by Gamer. Keeping that one away. As a bump comes through. Gamer trying to get back to this one. It skips off his roof, but Gertz, he's back in net. And he's able to bail it out. Another demo comes through. Gertz trying to center. Gamer gets there. No one back, but it's a demo by LP. And that one pops it away from the attacker as well. Another one in the air. LP trying to jump up for it. Gamer trying to bring it down. Another 50 back. Lynx will try to turn and follow it. Now in the air again. It goes right through Gertz. This one forward, and Bussin just scores. All right, cool. I mean, that's possible, guess. It's hard to say, but Bussin just finds it from the corner and ties the game up. So, with 88 seconds left to go on the clock, we are right back to tied. Oh, fantastic. This one now dropping down. Gamer trying to center it. LP trying to drop something down. Oh, yeah, no. I believe you, obviously. I was just saying I said it because I can't know for sure, but usually when they're not in the call, it's not very likely they pop up. But, yeah, and I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, Deadwood are 1-1. Definitely a team to be respected, but at the same time, not in the top half of the table. So if you want to get your games out early, probably a decent option. Like Bussin. Trying to get this one back off the corner. And obviously, Bussin does have the one goal for Madison, so it's not like he has been unserviceable or anything. This one's moved forward again. Caught to the side by LP. Now dropping down that one forward, but Bozy dives back for the save. Now down into the corner. Demo by Gertz. Trying to buy some space. Busting it off the corner. Bozy still diving in, but it's Gamer for another save. Now this one, though, shot down off the left corner. LP turns back. Crossbar. Post again, but then it's in. It bounces off so many parts of the woodwork, but finally it bounces in. And Deadwood take a late lead. 8 seconds on the clock. Bussin will bang it forward. Gamer gets the boost. He'll look for a catch down. Can't get it. Bussin's there. Bozy saves. And the Demons strike first. Close chance at the end there. As you can see, Bozy and LP doing a lot for Deadwood. Obviously, Lynx a good ways behind, but we saw this with Honolulu as well. LP can step up and just be that one. And then with Bozy behind them, obviously in front on the scoreboard after this game. That's a great position for a team to be in with multiple people like that. Obviously, hard to say. I would think Lynx wouldn't be the starter with Mew on the team, maybe. Although maybe it's like Bozy who steps out, but this game shows why that's maybe not the case. So, obviously, as with every team at this point, it's early in the season. I don't really know. By the way, I will show. Stats were fixed. There's Mew. There you go. Congrats. As we get ready to load into our second game. Yeah, I just missed that trade, but we're good now. But as we now load in game number 2, Madison pretty close together in terms of points. No one's stepping above the rest, but problem is they're all pretty low, so definitely want to see them just getting more involved, getting more meaningful threat. Because like we called out, they had a lot of the push early in that game, but not able to break through until they were trailing. And then once again, they only score 1. And on the other side, you have great defense and the offensive chances coming through and being efficient from especially LP and Bozy for the Demons. So I think that's kind of the main thing. Madison have done well to get pressure, but can they get meaningful pressure into shots, into goals? And of course, can they lock down the defense a little more? This is a bit of a giveaway. Lynx's touch is a little wide though, and Gamer is able to send it the other way. Now Gamer, another pop downfield. LP off the corner. Bozy going to catch it out. Now dropping down. It's busting up off the crossbar. Gerds diving across. Not there. Now LP, another air dribble forward. Looking for a dunk. Gerd sends it away. Now off the back wall again. Lynx diving across. That one's off the post. Gamer trying to get it away, but couldn't get power. LP over 1. Gerd's left alone, trying to dive quickly. Gets it off the sidewall, but who's there? Bussin' hits it right into Bozy. He'll go to the side for now. He'll try to follow it around. Now Bussin', another dribble out. Ball down off corner. Gamer double across, but not in. This one drops away, and it is just in. Now 1-0. Gerds just kind of air dribbles through them all. It felt like he was dropping wide, but no. Just kind of goes up, drops it back down, and then manages to score somehow. And so that made it 1-0. So a much better start for Madison as they will play with the lead this time. But can they hold it? As there's another awkward miss and an awkward touch. Bussin' doesn't have boost. He'll get one flick away. Lynx will try to keep the pressure on. It's off the sidewall, dropping down, double commit. Gerds gets it away. At the midfield now, Bozy tries to power a shot, but he just puts it wide. LP will recenter as well. Blocked for the moment, but now LP's back on it. Control, reset, forward, off the crossbar, and no one is there. It's a good clear by Bussin'. Bozy can't double it. Gamer will send it away again. LP in the air, it's wide. Now around the outside, LP pass off to Lynx, cut over 150 past another, high in the air. LP is up. The placement is exquisite, and it's 1-1. Deadwood, bring it even. LP has time, snipes the top right corner, and no one is able to make the play. There's now Bozy. The second word isn't capitalized, Couch. L. Bozy trying to stay with this one. LP rolls it up the side. Gamer on the outside. Bozy drives past. Now Lynx to clear. LP looking for the touch, but not able to get a powerful shot, and Bussin' gets another save. Bussin' now will knock it down as we see Gerds and Bozy get tangled up, but it's Gamer to come away with the ball. He'll try to center it, but there's no one there. Maybe in part due to Bussin' getting demoed as this one's to the side again. Gerds up the sidewall, looking for the touch. Bouncing straight down. Gerds leaving it away. Blocked as Bozy will make another clear. Bussin' now another pass across, but no one on it. He will steal a boost. He'll look for another, but LP gets a free 50. Gerds now around the outside. Look for a double, or a dunk rather, but not able to get it through. Bozy though, a big flip. LP is there. LP scores. Madison can do nothing about it. Just a light touchdown right behind Gamer. And they have to watch it fall through. Now 2-1, Deadwood lead again. 90 left on the clock. The Monarchs need to find another goal. This was the final score last game. Can they break the trend? This one off the right side. Girds up in the air. Demo by Lynx. Makes it awkward for Gamer. LP will try to take it away. Now they'll get bumped to the ceiling and they won't recover back from it. Girds now another one dropped down. This off the back wall. Pass in front, but no one able to go. Now pop forward again. Gamer into the corner, looking for the pinch, gets it around. LP awkward pop out. Girds, that's in. It's even again. 2-2 parity re-established in game 2. Girds takes advantage and snipes the top right corner. 1 minute to play. Madison looking for momentum, looking to tie the series. It's Gamer in the air, but it's pinched away off the back wall. Girds now up again. Bozy looking for the send out. Lynx will be first on it. He'll catch it around. He'll look for a 50. He'll get by one, but it's behind LP. Girds can clear. It's wide for now, but everyone's awkward. Gamer will go. It's wide again, and LP catches it out. Now this one dropped down. Misread by Girds. Bozy quick shot. Gamer there to save. Final 30. Lynx on it. Rolls it on target, but Bustin rolls it out. Now popped back in. LP in the air. Can't make contact, but Lynx is there. He will score. We'll call it a fake as Lynx gets a free goal. It's 3-2. Gamer left without boost. Forced to panic. Cannot get a touch on it. And Lynx is able to give his team another lead. Now this one though off the kickoff is so awkward, but LP gets there. Bussin now a poor touch. It'll bounce out. Girds can't get anything. Bussin just hits it in front of his own net. The clock is low. Final 5. Madison need to find a clear. They need to find a goal, but they need to go full field, and it's not looking good so far. Gamer keeps it alive for the moment, but then it drops. Deadwood, 1 away from a sweep. LP looking like a massive pickup. I mean, we said it. The reason we didn't like Mythic as a pick isn't because he's a bad player, but because it feels like this roster needs a carry. Now, we saw it last game. Bozy can step up. It's not like it needs to be only LP. But we saw it with Honolulu. We're seeing it again here. LP has double either of their teammates' points. 250 for Lynx in second place, 530 for LP in first place on the stats leaderboard. That's just what you need for this roster. Not calling Bozy bad, not calling Lynx bad, definitely not calling Mew bad. But with the picks you had, it's most likely you need someone to be that aggressive main player. And like we saw with Mythic, worked well enough to get a win since he is a good player, but I mean, he cited playstyle issues. He cited all these things. And now we see a more aggressive player come in, and Deadwood looking clean through 2 against, again, a Madison team we expect to be better. Now, of course, they don't have Agumani, but at that point, that's just on scheduling. Deadwood are beating the team in front of them. LP another shot, blocked by Gamer, but it's so awkward. Another save by Gamer. Bozy try to race in, this time almost in, but busts in another save. Pass down to LP. Deadwood are surging, but they can't find the net. Bozy redirect just off the bar. Another pass across by Gamer. Bozy, the catch, the cut, blocked by Girds. Lynx now off the sidewall. And now this one rolling in. Bozy gets the goal. Of course, he's credited with it. That one in reality was all LP. They bang it forward. Bozy, the lightest touch on the goal line. But either way, Deadwood get first blood. 4 minutes to go, and it's Madison who are trailing. Goes around the outside again. Looking to pop this one forward. It's Bozy to knock it back away. Bozy now the cut down. It's Gamer to recenter it. Gamer looking for a shot. Puts it right at Lynx, and the save is made. Gerd's now another drop around. Getting around the corner. Missed by one. Bustin scores. Tied at 1. Madison put the press on. Doesn't go their way, not easily at least. But with enough press, the mistake comes through and the goal follows. This one now popped out again. Gerd's trying to knock it down, but can't quite get there. Now dropping down, Bussin hits it over to the side. Bussin trying to center it out to Bozy. Quick shot. Deadwood are in front again. Two to 1. Deadwood jump ahead once more. Now this one though, just rolling in off the kickoff again. Just a little bit of chaos. It 50s right over to Lynx, and he just takes a shot. No one covering the net. It goes right by. Off the left side by LP. Looking for an air dribble. Gets another reset and the backwards flip. But not able to get another touch. Well defended by Madison. But the problem is they can't worry about defense. And this one's up in the air. Bozy trying to drop it down. LP popping it forward. Another air dribble. Tap back. Gamer gets it away. Now this one dropping down. Off the side, demo on Bussin, Gamer moving in, demo on Gerds, Gamer left alone. Link's just going to slow it down. That might favor Madison, but still it's trapped in the corner. Gamer second touch for a 50. Gerds dives in, but there's no one to follow even if he does center it. This one dropping down. Gamer just going to pop it forward once more. Bozy dropping it down, redirected over Bussin. Gerds now a bit of a misread. Has to play this across. Would have been scary, but it's tapped across by another Madison player. Walk in the air by LP. Overall but one. Overall. Can't get the double. Lynx puts it high. A chance at 4. Not converted. The lead remains at 2. Comfortable but not guaranteed. This one dropped away. Madison need to find a goal soon. Need to right the ship here. Gamer trying to play it forward. LP sends it back. Approaching 100 seconds here. This one shot down a little bit off target. Gerds will catch it away, but he doesn't have boost. Team relying on him to get the touch, and he just doesn't have the means to. Now Lynx wins it into the corner, wins it back out. Bozy just blocked away by Gamer. Below 90 seconds to play now. LP, another drop down. Gerds will get it to the side. Off the left wall, Lynx up in the air, playing it forward. No Gamer trying to win it out. Lynx. Another one back into the corner. Bussin trying to drop it down. Bozy! That one's in! 4-1. Hat trick for Bozy. And the Demons have a 3-goal lead with 1 left on the clock. That should just about do it. Still a glimmer of hope, but it is distant for the Monarchs. Deadwood came to play, and they are dominating Madison here as another save made by LP off the crossbar. Their second this game. Bussin trying to drop this one down, but it's caught to the side by Lynx. Gerds are on the outside. LP gets one, bumped off Bussin. That's a great shot. They're still alive. 4-2. Now just down by 2. 40 seconds isn't a lot of time, but it can be enough. Now Gamer another 50 forward on the kickoff, but Bozy takes it away. Right into the corner, gets a boost steal as well. Gamer trying to get over to Gerds, but it's awkward and he can't get it. LP forward, Lynx will catch it down. That's time if nothing else. LP now beat by this one. Bozy's behind them. Up in the air, Gerds will get it towards the red back wall. Tapped away, awkward by LP, but Gamer's not there for the pass. Tough one to read, not red. And Madison are running out of time. Another one falls flat. Another one's popped forward. The clock strikes 0. And the Deadwood Demons take a 3-game sweep. And they improve to 2-1. You believe in Madison. You think they're the favorites. But Deadwood don't care. They see that there's no Agia money and they pounce. 3 games, each one almost more dominant than the last. Great performance by the Demons. We'll see if we have an interview. As always, we assume so. But it is hard to say for sure because sometimes you don't. But we will ask. And let's see. I mean, we talked about it heading into that game too. Obviously, as I think we will, it looks like no LP, but we will still have an interview. That's all right. So we will be back in just one moment. And we are back with the Demons. We could say it's been a turbulent week, but you get the win. You're back to 2-1. How's it feel?
It feels phenomenal. Honestly, after the week, I didn't know how the game would go. We didn't end up getting a scrim until 30 minutes till before the game, just because of getting everybody in. There was also no Mew, so we didn't have the starting roster. But I'm glad that we came out and got the win.
Absolutely. And Bozy, I'll ask you. Bit of a good series here. What do you think it was? Just kind of feeling comfortable or team dynamic? Or what caused you to get like the hat trick there?
To be honest with you, dude, I haven't eaten tuna. A lot of tuna. I think it's doing the trick.
Powering you up?
Yeah, dude, I'm eating like 4 or 5 cans a day right now. So
Absolutely.
I will say the vibes were high the entire time.
Yeah.
As soon as everybody got in the call, the vibe was just amazing.
Yeah, I mean we had great comms. A lot of the passes were called out for once.
Oh my god, it was beautiful.
Playing in
this
Pixel
was the best comms I've heard all season.
Playing in Pixel, that doesn't always happen. I myself don't call my passes half the time, but it was a lot of fun. The comms were great, good vibes, and it was just a fun series overall, and I think that helped.
I'd say a lot of love to Bustin's team for sure.
Absolutely, and I will ask, you guys do play Birmingham, I believe, next week. How do we feel looking forward to that one?
Another Mew revenge game. It should be fun.
True.
I'm excited. I love them. I love all of them.
Once we get the full roster, a couple scrims under our belt, I'm excited to see what we can produce for the rest of the season.
Absolutely. Well, that is all I have. So congratulations on the win and good luck next week.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. You have a good night.
You as well. All right. I mean, you hear him say it. We called it out looking from the play style. They call it out from being in the game and seeing it. It just feels more comfortable. Vibes are good. The gameplay's rolling, and the Demons are rolling. So they take it down easy enough in 3 games for a sweep here. They improved to 2-1. They knock the Monarchs down to 1-2. But of course, this isn't our only game tonight. One more left to play. Game in a half an hour. Stream will be live in 20 minutes, as that will be Florida taking on... I have to remember. Hold on. Florida taking on Hanoi. Thought it, wanted to make sure. That one should be an interesting game, so make sure you tune back in. But we'll see you then. Your final score here one last time. Deadwood 3, Madison 0.